I've been having some pretty strange dreams lately. You know how some dreams you have and then you just forget about it maybe the moment you wake up? Like you have this really cool dream and then once you wake up you're like, what just happened? And you have no memory. For the past month there's been 2 dreams I still haven't been able to forget. The first dream had to do with my buddy Alex. So I start the dream, I'm standing right in front of Alex and he's there with his car. At this moment I know that I need a ride somewhere. I tell him, dude, can you give me a ride? I gotta go to this place. I don't know where, I don't know how, I just know I gotta get there. He says, I would, dude, but I don't have any space in the seats. For some reason he had all this junk, like on the passenger side, full of stuff. The back seat was just all this like weird clutter. It was weird. But then I saw some extra space in the back. All I had to do was just lie down in that little space. Tell him, why not the trunk? Oh no, dude, I don't want to get a ticket. And I tell him, oh, don't worry, dude, I'll just hide when I see a cop. Now, mind you, the trunk wasn't like one of those trunks that opens like this. This was more like a door trunk. The ones that kind of open like this or like this. Kind of like the ones you see in the back of vans or like in the little mini cars. And you know those doors have like a big window in the back. Yeah, like I can hide for reals, yo. I'm like a zoo exhibit on wheels. So we're driving down the freeway. There's not a single car for miles. We're all alone on the freeway. Really nothing to worry about. Suddenly, this patrol car comes. So we see he's on the other side of the freeway. I think, okay, I'm at a blind spot. He won't see me. I put a blanket over me just in case though. Then the cop passes us and we thought, okay, he's gone. And then we hear, Alex is in the front all like, dude, did he find someone down the road? Pull over my blanket and I see this cop right behind us. I start getting scared. I ask Alex, yo, how do you get on our side like that so quick? Because remember, we're on the freeway, and you know that on the freeway, there's concrete dividers that divide us from him. He had to have done a U-turn somewhere back there, just to gone through the dividers like, The cop tells Alex, pull over immediately. So we pull over in front of this convenience store, kind of like a 7-Eleven. We park right in front. Alex shifts the gear to park, and he starts rolling down his window. I'm in the back thinking of things to tell him, like, yo, dude, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to happen, you know, I'll pay for the ticket. Just, my bad. And then, as soon as he's rolling down his windows, the cop opens up the door, grabs him, and throws him out the car. And I hear the cop screaming at him from the outside, and I look out the window, and the cop just starts wailing on the guy. I get out of the car, and then I see the cop throw Alex into an open field and just runs after him. Alex is on the floor and cop just starts kicking his ass some more. I pull out my phone and start recording. I didn't do it to put it on the news or anything, I just thought it was funny. The beating goes on for like a couple moments. The cop starts getting tired. He's catching his breath while he's trying to call for backup. I'm gonna need some help, please. And 2 lady cops come in and then they start kicking his ass too. And then I wake up. I tell Alex about this later that day. He's all like, all right, dude, 1, you know I don't have a car. 2, didn't I fight back? The cop was just that strong. Either that or he was handcuffed. That little detail I didn't really remember 100%. And he just laughs it off and just says, dude, you've been watching too much of the news. Then a week or 2 later, I have another dream. This one's a little more dramatic than the last one. The dream starts where I'm just sitting in a room and everyone's packing up for this event that's happening tonight. Turns out it's a charity event, a little party in the park, you know, something nice. By the looks of it, we're almost done packing. And what looked like to be the leader of this little group, he tells me, thank you so much for the help. You know, I look forward to seeing you tonight. Yeah, sure. I mean, I may leave a little early because I do have a meeting with a theater group. Theater as in drama, not movies. I go outside and I see that I'm in the middle of this huge city. Huge and very futuristic. It was like in the movie Blade Runner. Only a lot more cleaner and a lot more high tech. Fast forward to the charity event. Everyone's having a good time. People are setting up, putting food out, inviting people, everyone's doing okay. This park was a little bit like this one. Only without the flying cars and the big metropolitan futuristic buildings. We're almost done setting up for the event and I stay for a little while. And then when it was time to go, the leader of this group tells me, dude, thanks again for the help. And I tell him, no problem, you know, anytime. So I go to the theater group. It was inside this big building, almost like the Chinese theater. And inside there was a hallway and then you see a bunch of tables set up. It was like a dinner party going on. What was interesting though is who was there. Famous actors from TV and movies were just walking around. And I'm thinking, oh, this is cool. This is pretty sweet. I chat with a couple of these people. We sit down and we have some fun. I laugh, we dance, you know, a good time. And then suddenly, this TV actor comes in. This TV actor played a villain in one of these crime shows that I liked. I thought to myself, oh man, this guy really played it well. This guy was pretty dangerous. So I go say hi to him. Hey, good to meet you. And he had that same evil eye he had in that episode. He looks at me all confused, and then what he does next changes everything. You know that old movie, Invasion of Body Snatchers? Yeah, you remember that last scene? Guess what happens next? I start to panic. I do the first thing that comes to my mind. I punch him. Now, normally I'm a skinny dude, so when I punch, it doesn't hit as hard as I want it to. Which is why it was so surprising that this guy just starts flying across the room, and he has a crash landing on one of the tables. The moment he landed, everyone in the room started fighting each other. Then about 15 seconds later, fire starts burning right upstairs. Everyone all started to riot. It was chaos. I'm just standing there thinking, oh man, this is crazy. I gotta get out of here. I'm running outside. As soon as I step out, I see this whole city just start to burn. Smoke everywhere. The best thing I could do was just run straight ahead and not stop. I run through the downtown Main Street. Then as I'm running, I hear this news report. Local organization disgraced due to one of its members inciting citywide riots from the theater. All I did was punch a guy. These are the morons who decided to riot. It didn't matter though. I was a fugitive. I ran until I reached this little forest community. Trees everywhere, cabin-like houses all over the place. I went from high-tech to nature in seconds. Then I see the small patch of grass, a little bit of tall grass with some purple flowers in it. I sit down there and I catch my breath. A moment later, I turn to my right, and guess what was there? To my horror, I see this bear come out from one of the corners of the houses. Then the bear starts running after me. I saw The Revenant. What that mama bear did to Leo DiCaprio, I'm not gonna go out like that. I just pass straight ahead, and I turn to my left. But while I'm running, I see how strong this bear really is. As it's chasing me, it's destroying everything around it. Concrete, signs, trees. This was a really strong bear, destroying everything in its path. All the while I'm still running, I turn from corner to corner to corner until I realize it's not chasing me anymore. So naturally, I think, okay, I lost it. And I hear a little girl screaming. I run to the scream, and I see this little 6-year-old girl climbing up this mountain of broken concrete, of rubble, of broken chairs, with the bear right behind her. This bear was like Mor'du from Brave. It went after this girl like, Urgh! I watched in horror as this little girl was at the top of this stack. The stack was like about 100 feet high, and the bear was catching up very fast. It roars before it strikes her. Urgh! From 100 feet, she starts plummeting to the ground. On instinct, I just start running, just trying to see if I can catch her. When I got close enough, I start to jump. I realized halfway through I wasn't gonna make it. But I wasn't gonna let this child die. By the will of my mind, I was able to rewind everything. I was like Tracer from Overwatch. Instead of it just only me going back in time, all of time and space was able to rewind. Everything then fades to black. I wake up and find myself back in the tall grass with purple flowers again, seconds before I saw the bear. Do you ever get that feeling of deja vu? I run back the same way, but instead of turning left, I turn to my right. Turns out that there's more places to run to and more places to hide in this area. This time I'm running like it's nothing. I know what I'm doing. I'm running through obstacles, I'm jumping fences. I'm like Simon Pegg from Hot Fuzz. What's the matter, mate? Never heard of a shortcut before. But while I'm running, I see the same little girl right in front of me. I'm like, what the hell are you still doing here, kid? She looks at me all, Shmar? Watch her be a little baby Lily sing. Then we hear the bear roar right behind us, and we both start running. With this little girl, I'm thinking, dude, I gotta find a place to take cover. So out of nowhere, I grab a shotgun. Then find the nearest house with an open door. I run in and close the door behind me. But I know my enemy. This was mor'du. He'll be breaking through my defenses. Be waiting with my shotgun. I was so ready, I didn't even notice the guy who owned the house. Hey, what the hell are you doing? He hears some really loud banging and boom! He starts getting scared. He runs out through the front door. With a reaction like that, you know it's about to go down. Moments later, the bear breaks in. I shoot him once. He's still running. I shoot him again. Mor'du goes down. We hear police sirens come in. I take the little girl outside. See FBI agents parked in front. The guy who owned the house is actually talking to one of the agents. All the agents run in, setting up a crime scene, trying to see what happened. There was a lady that looked like Agent Scully for the X-Files. Red hair, really nice lady. She gets the little girl and she takes her home. Everyone was genuinely concerned, all but one. In the corner of my eye, I see this one guy, right by his car. He was looking at me all pissed off. My dream goes into cinema mode. It does a close-up to his face. And next thing I know, I'm time traveling once more. This time, I see the guy driving like this big truck. He drives through the area, making sure no one's watching him. He gets out of the car, acting all suspicious. He goes to the back of the trunk. He opens the door, and that very bear comes right out. At that moment, I wake up. Hiya! If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you ever had a strange dream before, make sure to leave a comment. That's all for now. Cheers! Oh, Winston! Got your favorite.